Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Can you believe we're at the final track, 31st track? This is a crazy long album, man. It might be the longest album I've done here on the channel. The Manuscript, Taylor Swift, the last track in her album, the Tortured Poets Department. I hope you enjoyed this journey. If you stuck around to the end, you are a true one. If you want to see the full thing uninterrupted, you want to watch it back at your own leisure without ads or anything like that, it'll be on Patreon. So it's on there now, actually. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. It means a lot to me. There's also so many other videos on there, including documentaries, music-related movies, other reactions, tons and tons of stuff on there. So go check that out. In the meantime, let's get right into this. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and this is the Manuscript. Loving the piano sounds. Huge reverb on the piano right there. Hold on a second, let me just rewind a little. So, either this is an incredibly well sampled piano, like an EP, like not an EP, but like a virtual instrument, or this is a real piano and they added the reverb to it. You can actually hear it sounds like, I think, the pedal moving in there. You hear something moving, and I'm assuming it's either the pedal. It could be that the hammer is moving back and forth, but I think it's the pedals. Here, right there, right here. It's the pedal, based on where you could tell, based on when the timing of being lifted up and stuff. It's cool. I like the authentic sound. Also love the space.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript.
Big reverb on her vocals.
Of the entire torrid affair. They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it.
That's a great lyric. That's cool.
She rolled her eyes and said, you're a professional. He said, no, just a good Samaritan. He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over.
That's a great rhyme and terribly sad lyric. This is beautiful, man. I'm loving this genre, man. You know, people call I've heard folklore 2.0, but then technically people will be like, oh, that's Evermore. You know what I'm saying? Like this continuation of this genre, I'm really digging, man. It makes you feel something, it makes you think about things, it makes you like, I'm like watching the movie in my head. Like it's literally, I could see two people like just the dumb things you do, like when you're dating or in love, like, oh, let's look at each other's, like, man, I've been married for 6 years, been with my wife now together for 14 years, like, I couldn't tell you last time we compared license, like, you know what I mean? But it's something you would do in dating, and like I can remember that sentiment behind it, man. It's crazy, man.
In the age of him, she wished she was.
Also, I'm not that old yet. I'm still actually under 30. We've just been together for a long time. We started dating when we were 15.
30. And in the age of him, she wished she was 30. And made coffee every morning in a French press.
What does that mean in the age of him?
Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal. And couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Then she dated boys who were her own age, with dartboards on the backs of their doors. She thought about how he said, since she was so wise beyond her years, everything had been above board. She wasn't sure.
Arpeggiated piano building up tension, or more like dynamics and tension. The counter rhythm on the piano is sick.
And the years passed.
Notice the panning on the piano right there. So typically you record a piano in stereo. So what you'd have is on the higher frequencies, you have a microphone on the right hand side, and a microphone on the left hand side. typically pan the right microphone to the right ear, which is the higher frequencies, the lower to the left. And when you play a piano, typically you'd have the whole thing in the stereo spectrum, and you can hear right here the higher frequencies have been on the right the whole time. Even in the last song, actually, you could hear the higher frequencies are on the right. And as we're introducing some of the lower and mid range, you can actually hear slightly more pan to the left. Listen. So right now the piano's like this, and as the next part comes in, it actually goes like this.
And the years pass.
Hear it?
Like scenes of a show. The professor said you're right. What you know, looking backwards might be the only way to move forward.
Wow, interesting.
Then the actors were hitting their marks, and the slow dance was alive with the sparks, and the tears fell in synchronicity with the score. And at last, she knew what the agony had been for.
Piano is beautiful. That counter.
The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Dude, what an album. That's ridiculous. Ooh, what a crazy good track to end on. If anybody has links to like really high quality live performances of these, I'd love to see the live versions of some of these tracks that I've been digging, like the Manuscript, the Bolter, like any of like the second half of the album. Like I'd love to see like good quality. I'm not talking like fan versions, vertical fan versions where like the speakers are blown out. Like if anybody has some high qualities, like let me know. I'd love to check them out. Maybe check them out on the channel. Really great track, man. Really made you feel something. Beautiful production. I'm curious, the meaning behind this one. Obviously, the speculation, which I don't want to get into the drama. I don't care about the drama. But it is interesting. Like, did she write this about the same person that she had written the other songs about or not? I don't know. But really great track. Really great album. If you want to see the whole thing uninterrupted without ads or anything like that, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. God bless and peace out.